Hello folks, I'm Pauline Vallance from Ayrshire and I'm absolutely delighted to be part of the Acoustic Nights Online. Thanks so much to Louise and the Mayor's family for, first of all, keeping music going and for inviting me to be part of it. I really hope to meet you all in person one of these days soon. So I'm going to do mainly original songs, and of those, all of those have been written in the last few months during lockdown because I have been writing a lot. And I do have a bit of nonsense for you in the middle of the set. So I will explain a bit more about that when the time comes. So I'm going to start with a song I wrote about the joys of gathering together, which we can't do, but we can do it online. The joys of gathering together and sharing music. It's called Just Coorie In. Just coorie in, it's cold outside but warm within. We'll wrap you up in loving care, come through the door, just coorie in. The fire is on, the coals are red, the children staying up from bed. The chairs are ready, huddled close, it's nice and warm, the coals are red. Just coorie in, it's cold outside but warm within. We'll wrap you up in loving care, come through the door, just coorie in. There's food and drink to warm your heart, forget the time we've been apart. There's soup and stew and stodgy stuff, just take your fill and warm your heart. Just coorie in, it's cold outside but warm within. We'll wrap you up in loving care, come through the door, just coorie in. The coats are piled up in the room with hats and scarves and strange perfume. They'll all get muddled, whose is whose, oh let them stay through in the room. Just coorie in, it's cold outside but warm within. We'll wrap you up in loving care, come through the door, just coorie in. We know the form, we'll do a turn, a song or poem we have learned. We'll stand alone, our heads held high, and say our piece, we'll do a turn. Just coorie in, it's cold outside but warm within. We'll wrap you up in loving care, come through the door, just coorie in. We'll say this is the best we've had, our stomachs full, our hearts were glad. The songs and stories, poems and jokes, we laughed, we cried, the best we've had. Just coorie in, it's cold outside but warm within. We'll wrap you up in loving care, come through the door, just coorie in. Come through the door, just coorie in. So I hope it's not going to be too long before we can actually have nights like these again. So that was a celebration of that. So there have been some good things that have come out of lockdown. One is many collaborations and meetings that have taken place online that might not have happened otherwise. And I've met, musicians from Alaska and, all over the world during these times. And one is a writer called Rakesh Banot, who lives in London, but we met during a lockdown group. And we've ended up, he sends me words, I write the music, and we've written over 40 songs together. It's crazy. I never normally write that many songs, but they wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for lockdown. So I'm going to do a couple of those. And the first one is called It Is What It Is, which is quite a handy phrase in times of adversity, which we're in just now. It's about dealing with the situation. There's some things you can't change, but you can maybe change how you look at things. So, for reasons that will become apparent, I have pre-recorded the harp part. I do actually play the harp, but and I will do soon. So this song is It Is What It Is. And here we go. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. Be happy with what you have, don't look for lottery wins. If life gives you a hit, just take it on the chin. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. Go on and catch each day and grab it by the neck. You know it will not return like Tyrannosaurus Rex. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. If the world's against you, just look it in the eye. So give it your best smile and watch your troubles fly. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. Try and keep it simple and keep it monochrome. Who needs to travel when life's so good at home? It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. Feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. It is what it is, we are who we are. If you're feeling down, just look up at the stars. So quite a useful philosophy for these strange and challenging times, I think. There's certain things you can change and other things you can't. So that is, it is what it is. So I'm going to do another of the songs that I've written in collaboration with writer Rakesh. And it's a song called A Few Old Songs. So it's got a bit of a country feel to it, and I'm actually going to play the harp now. Yes, I've been experimenting with different songwriting styles because I have had time during lockdown. So again, there are some advantages. So here is a song called A Few Old Songs. Here we go. I'm no Johnny Cash, I ain't no BB King, but I used to roam around strumming my guitar strings. Yes, life's been good, some rights, done some wrongs. Had my time in music, but never won any gongs. Now there ain't nothing left for me to do, except to sing a few old songs. I just keep a wondering why she upped and went. Ain't no use trying to explain why her so-called love was spent. Now there ain't nothing left for me to do, except to sing a few old songs. I thought I was king of the road, but now I walk the line. Thought she would stand by her man, I'm so lonesome I could cry. Well, I guess that I could wait, but wait for how long? She ain't never coming back to where she once belonged. Now there ain't nothing left for me to do, except to sing a few old songs. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. La 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 la. I felt I was the gambler, but I was gambling with my life. Then Ruby took her love to town, now she's always on my mind. Yes, we had our ups and downs, the usual dings and dongs. I should have been more patient, yes, I should have been more strong. Now there ain't nothing left for me to do, except to sing a few old songs. Except to sing a few old songs. So that was a few old songs, and we have actually managed to record some of these, and it'll be available for download really within the next few days. So please do keep a lookout on my Facebook page and my website, paulinevallance.co.uk, for that. Very excited about that. It's really good to have some lockdown projects on the go. So, talking of lockdown projects, I did promise you some nonsense, and that's what's going to happen now. So I'm going to do a quick costume change. I haven't tried to do this live, but I thought I might as well practice in case I decide to do that in the future. So, over the last since the first lockdown, I have been doing a thing called Song to the Tune of Another. It started with the wonderful Stephen Clark, songwriter, you may know, who suggested we do it in honour of the late, great Tim Brooke Taylor. He took part in a panel show called I'm Sorry, I Haven't a Clue. And one of the rounds is doing one song to the tune of another. So I started doing that, posted a couple of videos, had great fun with it, and it just kept on going. I have about 140 of them on my YouTube channel. So if you like nonsense, please check it out. So I do dress up for the videos, and I'm going to attempt to dress up now. This is tricky, but I think we should be there. There's a bit of a clue in this. I'm not going to tell you the song, what the words are or what the tune is, but you will get it. And yes, so here we go. I'll tell you at the end. Here we go. Mama, I just killed a man, put my gun against his head, pulled my trigger from reality. No escape from reality. Too late my time has come, sent shivers down my spine. Body's aching all of the time, life had just begun. Is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? I'm caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. No escape from reality. I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very frightening. Oh, Galileo, Figaro, Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Oh, never let him go, never let him go, never let him go. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? You think you can love me and leave me to die? Baby, don't do this, don't do this to me. Gotta get right out of here. Is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? I'm caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? I'm caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. No escape from reality. No escape from reality. I'm sure it wouldn't take you long to guess what that was. It was, of course, Bohemian Rhapsody, to the tune of Que Sera Sera, and a little bit of the Deadwood Stage, because it's such a big song. Now, I have to say, I'm really glad to be taking this moustache off. It's tricky. It is tricky. I'm going to do one more bit of nonsense and one more costume change live on air. Can't believe I'm actually doing this. This one involves a bit of a hat and I think a little bit of lipstick. I've never put lipstick on live on air, but I'm going to do it for you guys. You will see why in a minute. I don't know if it's really helping the next song, but it might do. So another bit of nonsense for you. And this is, to give you a wee hint, it's kind of celebrating a seminal album that apparently came out 30 years ago. But it was never heard like this. So here we go. What are the words? What is the tune? And I'm in the wrong key. That doesn't help. In case you wonder what I'm doing, these levers change the key. They sharpen the string by a semitone. That's me just covering up for a big mistake there. So here we go. One song to the tune of another. Load up in guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose and pretend. She's overboard and self-assured, I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 hello. With lights out it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. A mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido. Hey, I'm worse at what I do best, and for this gift I feel blessed. A little group has always been until the end. Load up in guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose and pretend. She's overboard and self-assured, I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 hello. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da, 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 ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da. With light are now entertain us. A mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido, hey. I'm worse at what I do best, and for this gift I feel blessed. A little group has always been until the end. I'm worse at what I do best, and for this gift I feel blessed. A little group has always been until the end. Denial, 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 denial. So, yes, I'm sure it didn't take you long to guess what that was. That was, of course, Smells Like Teen Spirit, which apparently came out 30 years ago this year, to the tune of The Teddy Bear's Picnic, or as I like to call that one, Smells Like a Teddy Bear's Picnic. So, yes, there's lots of nonsense on my YouTube channel. Do check it out. I've had great fun, and for musicians, honestly, do try it. It's actually, freed up my songwriting process, because you're trying to cram words in where they don't usually go. I found it entertaining. So I have two more songs for you. I think, yes, I have time for two more. One is really new. I like to kind of challenge myself. So I've just written the song a few days ago, and I'm going to do it for you now. One of the many things I miss during lockdown times is cafes. I love cafes. And it's not even about the tea or the coffee or even the cakes. It's actually about the life that happens in cafes, the snippets of conversation at the different tables, the different things going on. So I've written this song in honour of those, and it's called In Among the Teacups. Tear-soaked tissues lie piled up beside the plate, surrounded by the food they never ate, delivering a bombshell along with soup and toast. Her world had crumbled, and now she's lost among the teacups and the Formica tabletops. The laptop keys are clattering, her fingers moving fast. The novel's taking shape, she'll say if she is asked. She has no idea which words will stay or go, but she'll always remember it started there among the teacups and the Formica tabletops. All life is there in among the tea and coffee. It's all played out among the crumbs and the steam, trying not to listen to the nearest conversation, and finding out what's on the surface is never what it seems. In among the teacups. Mavis and Suzanne, they meet here every week, telling of their fears, the things they daren't speak to anyone else as they share a rich cream scone. What would they do without the chatter in among the teacups and the Formica tabletops? Gavin's all dressed up, his best suit and tie, prepared as best he can, although his mouth is dry. This could be his boss, who's offering to pour before she starts the interview. There among the teacups and the Formica tabletops. All life is there in among the tea and coffee. It's all played out among the crumbs and the steam, trying not to listen to the nearest conversation, and finding out what's on the surface is never what it seems in among the teacups. La 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 in among the teacups. So that is my latest song, In Among the Teacups, just newly written. So thank you so much for asking me to be part of this. It's just awesome. I love all the folk that are keeping music going and the lovely community that you have there. I really, really do hope to be there in person soon. Let's hope it will be soon. I'm just going to do a slight bit of another song because I did want to include this one, but I'll just do a bit of it. It's another collaboration with my writer friend Rakesh, and it's kind of about why we sing. Even if we're so grateful to have audiences in these strange times, even if we didn't, we would carry on making music because it's not just what we do, it's who we are. So this is called I Sing Because, and it will be on the album that's coming out soon. Please check it out. So I'll do a few verses of this. I sing because. I do not sing to woo your heart, nor do I sing to win your trust. I simply sing because I must. I simply sing because I must. I do not sing to pay my bills. I do not sing to gather wealth. I simply sing for better health. I simply sing for better health. I do not sing 'cause life is good, nor do I sing 'cause life is sad. I sing because it makes me glad. I sing because it makes me glad. I do not sing to change my fate, nor do I sing to lessen hate. I sing because it's truly great. I sing because it's truly great. I do not sing to woo your heart, nor do I sing to win your trust. I simply sing because I must. I simply sing because I must. I simply sing because I must. Thank you very much, folks. I've been Pauline Vallance.